Okay, here we go, day one. Hello, I'm Freddie Engels, and this is my video diary towards my first novel for my creative writing class. Oh God, day one. Oh, no, I already said that. I'll edit it out. Who would ever know? Not that smart-ass teenager who runs the flippin' how to write a novel writing class. He thinks anyone of my age couldn't possibly have any understanding of anything to do with anything invented in the 21st century. Never mind, don't go there. Not going there, life's too short, okay? Okay, where to start? Day one, what happened today? What happened today was my hair looks green in the mirror. Maybe it's a trick of the light, I don't know. Anyway, it does. And so I've got to start writing something. My hair looks green in the mirror. Maybe it's the light. Oh, that's a nice phrase. So I just noticed it on what was, I hope, my last trip to the bathroom before I go to bed. But maybe not. I'm kidding myself, I know, since I've just had a very large mug of coffee, 2 Glenfiddichs, and a wee snack of hummus and crisps. A wee snack. I'm in Edinburgh, so I'm allowed to say that, all right? I can say what I like. That's for sure. Okay, where was I? All right. And I'm not making that up about being Edinburgh. Does that mean I'm not writing a novel? Because I'm just saying something that's true? Ooh. Somebody told me I'm hot today. Ooh. It's also true. And not in a Fahrenheit-y, Celsius-y kind of sense. Yeah, no, true. Someone I do actually know. Young guy in his 40s or something. Not one of those handsome military blokes that are obviously real people, but whose identity has been stolen by some jackass who thinks I've got money because I'm old, who thinks I'm stupid because I'm old, because old people couldn't possibly be suspicious of young, handsome blokes wanting to get to know me. Good grief. I know there are some stupid old people out there, but golly gosh, there are some stupid young ones too. Stupidity knows no age. Well, that sounds good. Stupidity knows no age. It doesn't even know its own name. See, I'm back to the diary. First things first. No, I'm going to start at the end. Because everyone has a beginning, a middle and an end, and I'm pretty close to the end now, as you can see. Losing your mother can make you feel like that. Still pretty fresh, so I won't go into that. Okay, let's get to the end, or at least how I would like it to be. Not alone. Please don't let me die alone. Sounds horrible, doesn't it? You hear about all these poor people. Old ones, young ones, middle-aged ones, in a hospital, dying alone with tubes stuffed in. They're not really alone, because I know they've got the healthcare people are all around them all the time, but still. But on the other hand, why not? What difference would it make? There's nothing they can do. There's nothing I can do at that point. But that's not the point, is it? It's not about the end. The very end. It's about the bit just before, when you lie there wondering what the hell was that about. That's when you want someone else in the room talking about how dreadful politicians are. I'm a pretty good typist, actually. I've been doing it for the past 50, 60 years. So you want, where was I? Politicians talking about how the earth is going to hell in a handbasket. So you get really pissed off and just want it all to be over and done with. which is pretty much how I feel just now. Don't worry, I'm not going to top myself. I am committed. Oh, sounds good. I am committed to seeing it through to the very end, whatever the cost. The last time I seriously thought about killing myself, I was 22 years old, dangerously lonely in London, struggling with an affair that wasn't an affair. Because it wasn't an affair, it was just a crush on some guy who encouraged my attention, but wasn't ever going to do anything about it. He claimed his brother was the manager of the Who. Failed to impress me because I had no idea who the Who were. I don't think they'd broken into the charts then. Maybe they had, I don't know. Anyway, I hadn't noticed. I was just impressed that anybody wanted to impress me. He apparently thought I was worth impressing. I checked out on the Who and I found them totally incomprehensible. That's a good word. Incomprehensible. Couldn't understand a word they were singing. Still annoys me when I can't make out the words people are singing. Why do they bother with words? Are they trying to communicate or are they not? So, it is not just that my hearing is beginning to deteriorate with age that makes me cranky when I can't hear the words. I've always been like this. Where was I? Oh God, this is going to happen a lot. Oh yes, getting off the tube, a stop early at Notting Hill Gate Station, crying, on my way home to the bedsit in Holland Park, forcing myself to walk past the police station, hoping someone would notice me, and if they could help, or just notice me. It's the worst thing, you know, feeling unnoticeable and unnoticed. So I walked and I cried, thinking about the gas oven, how I would turn it on and lie close to it until I was completely beyond notice. I pictured it all so clearly. Me lying on the floor in that tiny room with its 2 beds, shaky wardrobe, midget fridge, table for 2, and dodgy gas cooker. I wondered if I had enough money for the meter. Oh, that sounds good. I pictured my roommate coming home and finding me dead on the... Oops. Not good. Ah, I pictured how she would be after she stopped screaming. And I wondered how she would be. And I wondered what would happen next. And I realized I wouldn't be there to find out. And then I noticed that I was curious to know what happened next. What the next day and the next day and the next day would offer. And that was the end of that brilliant idea. Oh. Hey, just imagine if I'd written that story down at the time, then and there, that fictitious suicide that was so beautifully defined inside my head. Maybe it's not too late. Yes. Something I've imagined but didn't actually happen. That is fiction. This talking aloud thing is working really well. Oh. It's not that I don't think about it from time to time, but I've discovered that if you mention this to medical professionals, especially psychiatrists, they feel compelled to categorize you as suicidal and put you on antidepressants. So I've learned to be very circumspect about who to whom I mention these thoughts. Which is why this video is never going on YouTube. I promise you that. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Maybe I should also be concerned about creative writing teachers. Oh. Did you notice what I said just then about, being curious about my own thoughts? I have discovered that apparently this is not the way most people live their lives. No, thinking about thinking. My mother used to tick me off, Stop analysing yourself. It annoyed her and I couldn't understand why, because I had no idea how to not to do it, any more than I knew how to do whatever I was doing that caused her to fly off with her other chastisement. Stop showing off. Oh, bugger. Oh, no, it can wait. Don't need to go to the loo again. I don't. Why did I think that would be the last time I would need to go? Oh, huge mug of tea and 2 glasses of Glenfiddich. But if I go now, I'll turn this thing off and I'll never finish this. Okay. Where was I? Do you know my hair looks green in the iPhone thingy as well? Still green. Oh God, it's going to take me longer to edit this thing than it's taken me to record it if I am going to hand it in. Day 1. What did I notice today? I woke up, I got up, I lived through the day, and now it's bedtime. I thought about some stuff. My mother, sorry Mom, whatever annoyed you so much. My children are doing it to me now. And so it goes. Oh, I wish I had something original to say. Perhaps that obnoxious teenager has a point. Stop thinking about myself all the time. Write something post-apocalyptic, he says. Like, okay, I don't know, maybe there's an alien invasion of microbial beings making our hair turn green. And then that makes us all feel so weird that we isolate ourselves, and then all the young people can't stand the loneliness, so they rush about infecting each other with greenness. And only the old people have the strength of mind to stay indoors until the greenness fades away. And one old lady saves humanity by creating a YouTube channel talking about the benefits of staying at home and demonstrating how the green will fade away if we just keep our distance from each other. And yes, wow.